We work a lot as humans. We're busy people, and we derive a lot of our identity and self-worth based on the services we provide for others. We have so many jobs in society that we can't keep them to ourselves. We get other animals involved too. That's right, you can be reincarnated as a cow, and the first voice you'll probably hear will be your manager asking if you're still coming in that day. Today, we'll be highlighting the most interesting animals with occupations you'd never expect. The last one might just warm your heartstrings. Pigs. What sort of job would we give a pig? All they do is lay about, sleep, and root around. Well, that rooting behavior is of tremendous use to humans in the cultivation of truffles. Pigs have been used to sniff out truffles, a type of delicious fungus used in various gourmet cuisines, since Roman times. But what good is a pig if you can't light it on fire and send it squealing at your enemies? Well, for the Romans, who seem to love to find new uses for our porcine companions, not much. That's right, incendiary pigs were used in ancient warfare as a defense against war elephants. Apparently there is nothing more terrifying to a war elephant than a flaming swine careening towards it. But personally, I would just be glad the enemy provided us with enough pork to last us through the battle. Hence why the enthusiasm for war pigs eventually burnt out like the little piggies themselves. Birds. All these animals with jobs are great, but how many of them would take a bullet for you? The homing pigeon would. These little birds died in the thousands delivering messages across no man's land during World War I and II. They even gave out awards for gallantry to pigeons who had gone above and beyond the call of duty to deliver their message. Some notable birds including G.I. Joe and Mary of Exeter, whose grave delightfully makes no mention of her being a pigeon. Pretty inspiring stuff. And there are countless other services that birds have provided humans over the centuries. The honey guide is a bird that does exactly what it's named for, guiding people to honey. This African species has developed a symbiotic relationship with humans, where the bird guides humans to the bee colonies and that sweet, sweet honey in exchange for the delicious beeswax that the humans leave behind. I could go on about all the jobs we've given birds over the centuries, but for the sake of brevity, let's move on. Cats. Cats are an interesting exception in the animal kingdom in that they're the ones that have seemingly given out jobs to humans since ancient times. However, there are some who have differentiated themselves for their service to mankind. The British Prime Minister's office at 10 Downing Street has been watched over by a stray cat named Larry since 2011, earning the title of Chief Mouser to the Cabinet Office, a position he dutifully holds to this day. Yes, he does have a Wikipedia page. Yes, it is in the format of an elected official. No, I do not believe he was democratically elected, and no, Parliament has not answered my inquiry into this matter, so it looks like Larry's here to stay. Cats have also been used as mousers on board naval ships for centuries. These little guys are known as ship's cats, and many of them have stories to tell that would rival the shanties of the weariest seamen. There's Unsinkable Sam, a ship's cat from World War II that survived 3 ship sinkings, and also Trim, who was the faithful companion to the navigator Matthew Flinders when he circumnavigated Australia, and whose statue can be found outside the State Library of New South Wales with this beautiful inscription alongside it. I'm not crying, you're crying. Dogs. Of course, there's no animal that performs more services for humans than the dog. We've bred them for all manner of jobs, from shepherding livestock to bomb sniffers and even as tactical couch potatoes. And the job that most exemplifies the amazing qualities of the dog are their uses as guides for the visually impaired and as assistance animals for the disabled. It's impossible to pin down when exactly humans began using guide dogs. The first training schools for guide dogs were established in Germany to aid the returning blind veterans of World War I, and the practice eventually made its way to the States through Maurice Frank, a blind American who toured around the US and Canada promoting the use of guide dogs. These dogs perform a vital role in maintaining their handlers' independence, and the benefits of owning a guide dog are innumerable. In addition to being guides, dogs are also used as service animals for various other disabilities as well. From providing mobility assistance to seizure response, there's really no limit to what dogs can be bred and trained to do. They're just good boys, what can you say? That's it for today, but there are countless more examples of animals with the oddest of jobs I wasn't able to get to. Let us know in the comments if there's any animal job you'd like to see highlighted, and don't forget to like and follow for more content like this. See you in the next one. Brought to you by ScripTalk, talking prescription labels for the visually impaired.